you ever understood an English movie perfectly?
But froze when someone asks you a simple question?
You know the words,
You know the grammar.
but somehow you can't speak.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
And the surprising part?
It's not your vocabulary.
It's not your grammar.
It's something we call the speaking gap.
Today, we close that gap in the next 10 minutes.
Stick with us till the end.
Why do you understand but can't speak? Hello, everyone. Welcome back English Booster Channel. I'm Alex.
And I'm Emily.
Okay, Emily, let's break this down. Why does this happen to so many people?
There are a few real reasons. Let's go one by one.
Reason 1. Passive English versus active English.
Good place to start. Passive English comes from listening and reading.
Watching shows, listening to songs, reading articles.
Your brain recognizes the words. That's passive knowledge.
But active English is different.
Active English means producing language yourself.
In real time, without help.
And that's a completely different skill.
Think of it like a song.
You can recognize it on the radio instantly.
But can you sing it perfectly right now with no lyrics?
Exactly. Recognizing is passive.
Performing is active. Reason 2. The translation habit.
This one is huge. Many learners think in their first language first.
Then they translate word for word into English.
By the time it's ready, the conversation has moved on.
That's exhausting.
No wonder people freeze up.
And translation makes sentences sound unnatural too.
Every language has its own rhythm.
Word for word translation breaks that rhythm.
The goal is to think directly in English.
No translation step at all.
Start small. Look at a cup.
Just think cup. Don't translate it first.
Over time, your brain builds a direct connection.
Reason 3. Fear of mistakes.
This is an emotional block, not a language block.
Many learners know the correct sentence.
But they're scared to say it out loud.
What if I make a mistake?
What if people laugh?
Most learners feel exactly this.
It's completely normal.
But here's the truth.
Native speakers make mistakes too.
Mistakes are part of learning.
They are not a sign of failure.
The learners who speak the most also make the most mistakes.
And they improve the fastest.
Because mistakes show you exactly what to fix.
A mistake means you're trying.
And trying is always better than staying silent.
Keep that thought with you.
It will help more than any grammar book. Reason 4. Lack of speaking practice.
This one is simple.
Most learners read and listen for hours.
But they speak out loud for almost 0 minutes.
And that brings us to an important idea.
The speaking muscle.
Speaking is like a muscle.
If you don't use it, it stays weak.
You can know perfect grammar.
And still have a weak speaking muscle.
The only way to strengthen it is to speak.
Every single day.
And there's one more reason, Emily.
Reason 5. Comparing yourself to others.
Many learners watch fluent speakers
and feel bad about their own level.
But that fluent speaker started exactly where you are now.
Everyone starts as a beginner.
Comparison only steals your motivation.
Focus on your own progress instead.
Yesterday's you versus today's you.
That's the only comparison that matters.
One more reason, and it's a big one.
Reason 6. Speaking too slowly in your head first.
Some learners build the whole sentence silently
before saying even one word out loud.
By then, the moment has already passed.
It's okay to start speaking before the sentence is perfect.
Start with the first few words.
The rest often comes as you go.
This is how native speakers do it too.
They don't plan every word in advance. Let's recap with a few key words.
Passive, knowledge you receive.
Like listening or reading.
Active, knowledge you produce.
Like speaking or writing.
Habit, something you do automatically.
Without even thinking.
Fluently, speaking smoothly.
Without long pauses.
And confidence.
Believing in your ability even with small mistakes.
One more word. Comparison.
Measuring yourself against someone else.
Try to avoid it when you can.
And one last word, patience. Giving yourself time to improve without rushing the process.
Good things take time.
English is no different.
Part 3. Practice conversation, the expansion technique. Now let's actually practice this.
I'll show you the expansion technique.
Tell us how it works.
It's simple.
Start with one short sentence.
Then add more, step by step.
Let's use this question. What did you do yesterday?
Level 1. Just a simple answer. I went to the market.
Good. Short and correct.
But a little plain, right?
Right. So now level 2.
Let's add a detail. I went to the market because I needed vegetables.
Now we know why she went. Already more interesting. Now level 3. Add a feeling or an opinion.
I went to the market because I needed vegetables and it was surprisingly crowded.
Now that sentence tells a small story.
Detail plus feeling equals a real conversation. Let's try one more. Your turn, Alex.
Okay, level 1. I watched a movie.
Good. Now add a detail.
I watched a movie because my friend recommended it.
Now add a feeling.
I watched a movie because my friend recommended it, and honestly, it was better than I expected.
See how natural that sounds?
No translation, no overthinking.
Just one sentence growing bigger.
One piece at a time.
Let's do one final round.
This time, try it at home with us.
New question. What did you eat for breakfast?
Pause for a second. Think of your level 1 answer. Maybe something like, I ate bread and tea.
Good start. Now add a detail.
I ate bread and tea with my family.
Now the final level.
Add a feeling or an opinion. I ate bread and tea with my family, and it was a really peaceful morning.
Perfect. Simple, detailed, and personal.
That's a real answer.
Not just a textbook sentence.
Part 4, Speaking Challenge. Okay, everyone, now it's your turn.
Yes, no more watching.
Time to speak.
Here's your question.
What is one thing you want to improve this month?
Don't think too much.
Don't translate.
Just speak.
Even one short sentence is enough.
Level 1 is okay.
Pause the video right now.
Say your answer out loud.
Beautiful.
However you answered, that counts as practice.
And if you added a detail or a feeling,
Even better. You used the technique.
let's try one more for extra practice.
This time, what is your favorite way to relax?
Remember, start small.
Level 1 is totally fine.
If you can, add a detail.
And if you're feeling confident, add an opinion too.
However far you got, that's real progress.
Be proud of that.
2 questions, 2 chances to practice.
That's today's workout for your speaking muscle.
Okay, one final question, just for fun.
What is the last thing that made you smile today?
Take a moment.
Think of a simple answer first.
Then try adding a detail.
And if you can, add a feeling too.
Speak it out loud right now.
Don't worry about being perfect.
3 questions down, that's real speaking practice completed. Part 5, Motivation. Before we go, remember one thing.
Fluent speakers don't always know more words.
They simply use the words they already know.
More often.
The goal isn't perfect English.
The goal is comfortable English.
Comfortable enough to speak without freezing.
That's real progress.
And every day you practice,
That comfort grows a little more.
one small conversation today,
One small conversation tomorrow.
it adds up faster than you think.
6 months from now, you'll look back.
And barely recognize how far you've come.
So don't wait for the perfect moment.
Start with the words you already have.
That's enough to begin.
Final CTA, last 30 seconds. If today's conversation helped you,
Write one sentence in English in the comments.
tell us, what is something you want to improve in your English this month?
And if you're serious about speaking confidently,
Don't miss tomorrow's episode.
we upload a brand new conversation every single day.
So like this video
Subscribe to the channel
and keep practicing.
because every conversation brings you one step closer to fluency.
One sentence today.
One conversation tomorrow.
That's how fluency is really built.
Small and steady wins every time.
Not big leaps.
Not perfection.
Just one honest sentence at a time.
That's the whole secret. See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.